Wait a second. Are you telling me I gotta time travel again? God. Okay, but this time it's gonna be your fault, man, because every time I do this time travel thingy, something goes wrong. Every single time. Well, I guess we're ready. Let's go. Greetings folks, welcome to Kane Harkonnen Studios once again, this time bringing you the review of Dracula from 1958, a British gothic horror movie starring these people to my left. Christopher Lee as Count Dracula, we've got Melissa Stribling, we've got Michael Gough, and we have Peter Cushing as Professor Van Helsing. The budget from the movie is going to be on this side. It is £80,400, which at that time was a buttload of money, and it grossed 3.5 million worldwide just on rentals, which is amazing. Tomato score is going to be right over here, 91%.
Do you know what this means?
It means that this movie is amazing. Even the critics thought so. Let's quickly go through the story and move on. Okay folks, we're going to go through the story section really fast. The movie was directed by Terence Fisher, and it was based on the story of Bram Stoker's novella made in 1897 called Dracula. Folks, when it comes to the vampire presentation, I seriously respect the actors and the way vampires are presented themselves. This is the way they were presented in the book and described in the book, so I cannot say that Christopher Lee did anything wrong. In fact, Christopher Lee is one of my favorite actors when it comes to vampires. He was also Saruman in Lord of the Rings, which tells you that this guy is an amazing actor. He's been acting for 50 plus years. Rest of the actors that are actually vampires in the movie were also done pretty well. I've got nothing to say. We have to remember that it's 1958 and these people did the best they could without any special effects. All they used were practical effects. So my score is a very high plus for the actors and presentation of the movie for the time being. Okay, so for conclusion, let me tell you this. In short, yes, I recommend you to watch this movie. The reasons why, major reasons. Christopher Lee is an amazing actor. It's 1958 and you have to see an old movie that has been done really right and correct. You have to see the practical effects. The movie is also funny. I guess that it's funny now, this year, more than it ever was in 1958. It was considered a gothic horror movie. Now it's a comedy slash mystery movie slash Dracula movie. The director Terence Fisher chose some really nice not only angles for filming the action scenes, but how to end an action scene. So in one particular scene, Christopher Lee is chasing Jonathan Harker, and when he corners him in the room, just closes the door behind himself, and here the scene darkens, the scene ends, letting your imagination work the way you want to end this scene for yourself. That is what I meant when I used to speak that a million images in one scene can be seen by different people. So now that this scene ends, you and I are going to imagine differently how they fought and how Jonathan Harker eventually got bit and turned into a vampire. That's just one of the examples. There are a lot of examples where the anticipation and the build-up has been done superbly correctly. That's why I recommend you to go watch this movie, because we can learn a lot from these old movies. From me, it's a big thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Good night. Don't let the nocturnal creatures bite.